Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how I got this balayage kind of ombre look, and these are the products that I use. I'll have everything in the description bar. I'm using hair that was sent to me from Wondess Hair Company. They sent me 3 bundles of Brazilian straight in 224, 122 and an 18-inch closure. So I'm showing you all the stuff that I'm using, and I'm gonna make the mixture. And I made 2 different mixture. I use one with a 30 volume and one with a 40 volume because I wanted a lot of dimension into the hair and stuff. So I did that mixture, and then I also used some foils just to separate the hair. The new trend right now is to have lighter pieces at the front, so I wanted to do that. So I section off like a ½ inch section on my closure from right where the front part of my closure is, and then I used 30 volume on the front pieces because I know it was the first pieces I'm gonna bleach, so it will bleach by the time I'm finished. It will be as light as I want. So I went in with the 30 volume. When I reached closer to the roots, I turned the brush vertical, and then I start to do a sweep motion as I go closer to the roots, so that will help the color to blend seamlessly instead of having that line of demarcation. And I also tease the hair before I start to apply the color as well. So my first section at the back, I went in with the 30 volume. So when I was dyeing this wig, I wanted to try the balayage technique. So what I did was I take my first section at the back, and then I start to sweep the lightener in a vertical motion on both sides of each subsection. So I did a V at the bottom of the V where each side meets. Then I start to bring the lightener down to the ends. But that's exactly what I did. I just did one swipe at both ends until they meet together, and then I bring down the rest of the lightener to the ends. So I do that to all the sections, and I alternate from the 30 volume to the 40 volume. So as I said, there would be a lot of dimension. The middle part, I did use 30 volume, on the 2 ends I did use 40 volume because I wanted the back to be the lightest. So I continuously do that all the way up. The next section from this bottom section that I'm doing, I'm not gonna put any sort of bleach on it. I'm gonna let it stay. I'll do that last because I wanted that to be brown. I never wanted to be like blonde or anything, because I said again, I want some dimension. I didn't want this to look like, oh, I just throw some bleach on my hair and bleach. I wanted to give it a lot of different color and dimension. So the next section, I didn't put any bleach on it. I just put the foil to separate. As I said, I was using the foil to separate, so I put the foil to separate that, and yeah, then I move on to the next section, and then I start doing the same thing. I think I made 4 subsection on this section, and then I did the V method for the balayage. If you guys don't understand what I'm talking about, you guys can always go on other YouTube videos and see maybe they explain it better and see what I'm talking about. And I said the balayage V method, because I really don't know how to explain this. I haven't started to learn balayage in school yet. I'm gonna actually learn it tomorrow, so maybe next time I can explain it a little bit better. But all I can say is I just put the enlightener at both ends, and then when they meet, I just start putting it all the way to the ends, and then I use my foil to make that process because I wanted the ends to be as light. The closer I get to the top of the hair, I started to kind of feather the bleach into the middle just to give some highlights and stuff. So I did different method because I wanted it to look different. I didn't want it to just look okay, you know, all uniform, the color is all uniform and stuff. So I did that, and yeah, so I continuously do that until I reach to the top. So I don't want to keep saying the same thing over and over and over again, but I did that, and then I'll come back and explain the rest to you guys. Closure now. Each section I tease before I add any sort of lightener to it, because I didn't want that line of demarcation. I wanted to blend seamlessly, and then I had some streaks again in the middle. After I did that, I went back to, remember that second section from the bottom? I went back down there and I started to add the 30 volume developer. I did that last because I wanted to be brown. As I said, I didn't want it to get blonde or anything. I just wanted it to get probably like from a level, because it was originally level 3, so I wanted to go like a level 6 or 4. So this is how the two light sections are. So I started to remove the foils, and this is how it looks. And then I went in with Wella T14 and T18, and I tone the hair just to get that brassiness out and those orange tones, because I didn't want orange tones. But it didn't really, when I did the toning, it didn't really took the orange tone that much. So I went back and I did the same thing that I did from first. Like I went back and I lightened all the section the same way that I did it again. And then I went back in with the Wella T14 and T18 and tone it. I didn't show that because it's like it's the same thing. So literally the same thing I did. And then I washed it out, give it some conditioner, deep condition it, and then I pretty much blow dry and straighten the hair, and this is how it looks afterwards. I still didn't really like I mean, I like it. I still like the warm tones, but I felt like it was a little bit too warm for me, because the same day after I finished this video, I went in and did more to the hair. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see my posts and you realize it's not the same color, but I post this because I'm like, maybe some people like this color and would love to achieve this color. So this is the reason why I posted, and if I did include both clips together, it would be so long. So I decided to just post this, and then I'll show you how I got the other color that is on my Instagram. I pretty much went in and add some cool tones because it was a little bit too warm for me, for my like that. So I'll have that video next about this hair, but check out Wondess. I think it's Wondess. I don't know. Check out the company. I'll have all the information in the description bar. I hope you like this video. I hope I explained or it was helpful for you guys. So yeah, like this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and let me know what you think, and take care, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.